What's up, everyone? Welcome to Notes and welcome to our next video in our Directus playlist. And from this on video, we will be building our very first project in Directus, right? So we will be using our Directus for the backend as a service thing. We will be building all those APIs for our front end, which will be our blog application, right? And here you can see that I have a mockup for my blog application, and this will be looking something like this. And this is being generated by the Versal AI, obviously, because I hate designing stuff on the front end, right? Because it consumes a lot more time. So you can utilize the AI to build a quick, I would say, mockup of your idea, right? So let me explain what I'm having on the front end. We will see a little bit of the source code, and then we will see that what type of collections and backend APIs we will be building in the coming on videos, right? So this video is the theoretical part. We won't be coding stuff in this video, but we will be discussing the whole, I would say, infrastructure of our project, right? So let's start. So here is our, I would say, blog application. We are having our dark mode as well, light mode as well, right? So in this, the user can come in and log in by providing their username and password. And the password is missed over here, but again, we will be adding that as well, right? So let's log in with our John Doe. So it's JOHN and John Doe. Once you log in this thing, you can see that over here we are having multiple blogs, right? So then users can come in, they can, I would say, read all the blogs, right? Or all the, I would say, articles, whatever you name them, right? So they can click on them, they can come and view the title image. So we'll be having the image of the blog, we will be having the content of the blog, and then we will be having our comment section as well, where the end users can come in and write some comments on the blog as well, right? And we will also be having our claps, in which we will be, I would say, maintaining account for all that stuff of claps, right? So how many users have appreciated for this blog. So that's our legend over here. Okay. Now, once you go back, you have the capability of, I would say, editing the blog. So if the blog is created by yourself, you can edit it, right? You can change the title, change the cover image, you can change the content and even the status as well, right? And moving on, you do have the option of bookmarks as well, in which you can go and bookmark your favorite blogs if you write. Okay. And moving on, you have a profile section in which you can, change your image, you can change your bio, you can, I would say, view all your stories which you have published for now, and you can also go and edit those stories depending on the use case, right? And that's the overall agenda of this application, a simple application, nothing complex over here. But yeah, this is just a simple application which is built in Next and React. So let's discuss the source code, I would say. So let me just go to our web storm, and this is our final blog application in which we'll be having our, a page for our bookmarks, for login page, for our post page, our profile page, and as well as sign up option. So we do have sign up section as well. So if you log out from here and click on create account, you can come over here and provide your first name, last name, username, and the password stuff, and then you can sign up into application and start writing all those fancy blogs, right? So now once we come to our web storm, right now the complete application is working on the client side. So I've all the data which is being presented in the application is right now kept in the local storage. So once you come to this lib thing and just go for storage, you can see that everything is coming from our local storage, right? So what we will be doing is that we will be replacing all those data from our local storage to our Directus REST API, right? So you can use REST, you can use GraphQL, you can even use the Directus SDK, whatever you like, right? So that's the overall agenda over here. And regarding our backend part, I think I do have one would say blog over here, or one most document over here, in which I have written a clear description of what collections we will be creating and what will be the relations between all those collections and what will be the permission metrics, right? So we will be having our users collection in which we will be having our we will be extending our Directus users collection, and we will see that how we can do that. We will be providing some extra information because first name, last name, and these stuff are already built into Directus users, right? But we will be keeping our username, bio, profile image, and all these will be some extra attributes which will be, I would say, adding into Directus users collection, right? So we will be having our users collection, or we will be extending our Directus users collection, and then we will be having our post collection. Then we will be having our tags collection as well. Then we will be having our comments collection, where we'll be maintaining all the comments. And then we will be having our bookmarks collection as well, in which the users can, bookmark their favorite blogs, right? So these are all the collections which we'll be building on our backend side. And this is our relationship summary, in which there will be a relation between user post, user comments, user bookmarks, post and tags and post and comments, right? So we will be discussing what relations we will be building in the coming on videos as well. But this is just the overall summary of what relations we will be building, right? And moving on, we do have our permission metrics as well, in which we will be, providing, I would say, maintaining the permissions for our writer role, and now these are all the roles which will be, which will sign up to our application and will be, coming into our application and will be having all those privileges, right? Now let's discuss some of this permission set over here. It is a simple one, not that much of a complex, I would say. So Directus users, when it comes to users, admin will be having all the rights, obviously, but when it comes to our sign up users, so what they will be having only read-only capabilities of all the other users, but they can only update their own profile, right? And they cannot delete their profiles as well, right? So they can update only their own profile, but not the other users' profile. And when it comes to deleting the profile, so I don't want them to delete their profiles, right? So remember, once you sign up to my application, you cannot go back, right? That's my application, so my rules, right? And yeah, moving on to our post collection. So we will be having our post collection, in which we will be having the capability of creating all the posts. So anyone which has signed up to our application can create the post. But when it comes to updating and deleting the post, they can only update and delete their own posts, which are created by themselves, right? Now, there is one exception over here, which is the clap parameter. And again, this clap thing is just an attribute inside our post collection. And I don't want the users to update this, right? Because once they start updating it, they can cheat, right? So this is something which can be only updated by the admins, or can only be updated by API, I would say API of the admin user, right? So we will see that how we can change or tackle this use case, right, in which they can update all the attributes but not the clap one, right? So this is the post collection permission set. Moving on to our tags. So everybody can read all the tags, but they cannot create, update, or delete the tags, because this is something which I want to do as an admin, right? So I will be providing all the tags, and the end users can only read the tags and can attach all those tags to their post, right? That's what we will be doing, right? And again, the comment section, they can create the comments, but when it comes to updating and deleting, so they can only update and delete their own comments and can read all the comments of other users as well, right? And same goes with the bookmarks. They can create the bookmarks, but they cannot update and delete other bookmarks, but they can delete or update their own bookmarks which are created by themselves, right? And one use case over here is that they can read their own bookmarks, right? So there is not a use case in which I can go and read other users bookmark, right? I only want to read my own bookmarks, right? So that's the overall agenda of this application, which we will be building in the coming on cities. I hope this will be a nice and adventurous journey for all of us. So yeah, I think that's it from this video. This is just a, I would say, video for understanding the whole infrastructure of the project, which we'll be building in the coming on video sections. So yeah, that's it for now. See you in the next video, and thanks for watching.